What are you doing today, honey?
I'm gonna see if I can overwinter these in the garage. They're heirloom chrysanthemums, but they actually have new stuff growing. So if I can keep them alive until I can take actual rooted cuttings, I don't have to rebuy them. So I'm gonna see if it's possible.
Looks like you got your little helper here today.
Emma, go pick up the white tags before, like all these white tags. If you see them around, pick them up, make a bundle.
Hey, Hot Lips.
I know, she got into my, and I don't even wear red lipstick. I don't know where she got that from.
Put makeup on before you come and do some flower farming?
It was from my Cruella costume.
Yeah, so you want me to just rototill those lanes over there?
Look at how beautiful this is. It's rejuvenating. So they're not dead. Oh! Yeah, keep them straight. Yeah.
Alright, so follow the lanes.
No, I actually have to space them a little farther.
So rototill the whole darn thing.
I'd actually rather use rototill this so I can get my peonies in.
Well, let me get those lanes, and then when you get done over here, I'll rototill this.
All right. Thank you.
Yes. How's my little workers? So yeah, looks like we got most of the rototilling done today. Now we're gonna throw some compost and mulch down to give it some nutrition.
Look at you.
Well,
Act like you know what you're talking about.
I kinda do.
Get it in the barrel though.
So we're mixing the mulch and the compost.
Yeah.
Now is
Here,
this
watch out. I'll do it.
is this proper procedure, or
What?
is this what you would normally do?
At my house? No. My house has had layers and years of layers of this. So my soil's good. This soil's crappy. So we have to add stuff to it to make it workable. So we'll only have to add compost or like manure every year after this.
Only.
I mean, you gotta add some nutrients back in every year anyway, somehow.
So what do you think, Blake? You enjoying your weekend here? Working?
He enjoyed his weekend off. If he was here yesterday, we might have got more done. All right, watch behind you.
Yeah, he kind of reminds me of some of the employees I've hired as of late. Not too motivated. Whoa. All right, buddy.
One more?
Yep.
3!
3? Don't make more work for us. 1 is good. Doesn't it feel good at the end of the day to know that you worked real hard?
Yeah.
I'm just trying to teach you a little work ethic here, son. Watch out. Don't lose the brakes.
I've done way too many times to know what not to do there.
I hope that wheelbarrow is on our farm policy. Looks like it just bottomed out. We already wrecked one this week.
Yeah, we wrecked a lot of stuff this week.
Yeah, we had 2 pop-ups that decided to pop down permanently.
Yeah, but we just got a new free one.
Yeah, well, we could have had 3 pop-ups. Now we have 1 free one.
I wouldn't say free.
Yeah, wife just bought out some other farmer because, you know, she's like that. This is going to be a monopoly. Right, honey? You're going to take over?
Well, I had an opportunity to buy some vases and things like that. Candle holders and votives and a whole bunch of stuff. So
She bought a garage full of boxes.
hey, don't put it in the weedy part, Blake.
So basically, yeah, you just bought a garage full of boxes, and I guess we're going to find out.
I peeked at a couple, but I can't wait to go through them because they look fun.
Me either.
We need one more actually here in this corner. You want to fill it? Hopefully I can get my peonies in.
So is that what we're planting here? Peonies?
Yes.
And they're permanent?
Yes. And honestly, a lot of this stuff is permanent. So I might do my perennials here because I don't really have a choice. It's not like we're going to go rototill that beast over there.
I can rototill that.
Yeah, I know, but it needs to be worked. But that'll be my dahlia field next year.
So we'll do that in the spring because, you know, if I get this done, I won't have to rototill this in the spring.
This actually is going to have stuff already planted and it's ready to go. So a lot of this is not coming back out.
Good.
Yeah.
Means I may have just rototilled it for the last time.
Got some fake flowers.
There you go, Emma. We should just plant fake flowers out here.
That would not nearly be... No, get out of there. You already told me.
Just don't allow anybody to get too close.
Nay.
That's what we'll do. We'll plant some fake flowers and put this place on the market. All right, Emily?
Nay.
I wouldn't mind some manure in the pastures that we're eventually going to use, but
Well, that's because you don't have to mow the pastures.
And Blake,
they'll eat the grass.
Blake said a swear word.
Oh, Blake.
Oh, boy. You are a tattletale today.
I know, but he actually said the F word to me.
Oh, Emmalou.
Blake.
And that was me.
Blake, your sister just turned you in for swearing. Looks like I'm going to have to take you out behind the woodshed with that bar of soap again.
Look. We'll put that away.
He doesn't really look too afraid.
Because he's never been taken out behind the woodshed.
Oh, please.
He gets away with murder.
All right, so back to rototilling, I guess.
No, one more. We need another load, and then we can actually lay out. We need another load here in the corner. Good. You gotta teach these kids everything. I don't know, when we did stuff, did we do terrible jobs as kids? I
Well.
didn't. I was always a pleaser. I always tried to please people.
Really?
Yes.
Well, let's pretend I'm your parents. Please me.
What?
Plant some flowers.
Yes, beautiful. I'm ignoring you.
I know, you always do.
Actually, look, there's worms under this.
I know. How can I rototill? That'll kill them poor little innocent worms.
Actually, we thought that originally, and there were more worms here after rototilling at the end of the season. Man, I guess I could have worked a little harder.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I don't yell at myself.
Yeah, but I'm yelling at you because you know better. Let's go.
Is it possible to fire your children? Can you do that?
No, I prefer to torture them with more work.
No, Mommy. Are you going to torture me?
With more work.
Yeah, they look tortured. What are you doing?
Putting peonies out.
Oh, these are the peonies we're going to plant over here in this area. It's nice to see you doing some work today, Blake.
My mom asked me to do this, so
You mean you didn't volunteer?
how would I know what to take out?
Well,
I know what she was going to grow.
she said grab the peonies, and obviously you know where they are.
Yeah.
Good job, buddy.
Last one?
Your mother will be psyched. So you're going to help her dig holes without giving her a hard time today, or?
I guess.
Well, haven't you picked up any pointers from your old man?
Yeah.
Try to avoid conflict. When she raises her voice, just
Put out.
be, yes, ma'am.
I say that,
Especially,
and then she's like, don't talk back to me.
well, there's a week every month where your mother is pretty moody, and you should figure out what week that is. I'll let you know. And during that time frame, just agree with whatever she says. Things will be much better, Blake. Think like a fox. You can outwit your mom. Does any of this make sense to you?
Yes.
Good. What is the moral of the story, Blake?
Don't make my mom yell.
It's just like the Hulk. Don't make the Hulk angry, because you wouldn't like him when he's angry. He turns into a monster. Same can be said for your mom. So, you know what I mean? She's the mulk. She can get moody and turn into the mulk. It's just like when you practice piano, Blake. Eventually you just become a naturalist. One-handed, buddy. Don't try this at home, people. We don't need a lawsuit on our hands. So yeah, like I described before, just getting things done down here on a Sunday for the wife. I love it. Great. Can't think of any better way than to spend my Sunday than smelling cow manure and gas behind a rototiller.
I just hope it goes off right like that.
That's how you do it, son.
Besides that one blooper down there.
Farming just isn't for me, son.
Me either, but
Well, hey,
we gotta do it.
yeah, that's right. Remember our talk from earlier. It's nice to see you're finally listening to your father, even when I'm running a rototiller. So this is a big deal right here.
Yeah.
I don't mean to add any more stress to your decision making, but these are perennials.
I mean, these are probably not gonna bloom. They kind of got zapped a little in the, even though they were in the barn, we hit 24 and they had no cover, no nothing. So some of the buds look a little, but if it starts to put up stuff, it will send some up, but it's gonna take like 3 years before these are really producing well. Hold on, I'm thinking. So those are all yellow, and then these are kind of like white and salmony, and then we have white. Do I do the white and the light pinks together?
So you want them to all be in a row, the same color, right? You don't want to mix them all up so people in the parkway can look over and be like,
It'd be like, what is she doing? No.
oh my God, it's beautiful. It looks like a polka dot bikini.
They're not even going to see the blooms because you cut them before they bloom.
All right.
So they wouldn't even know. I had this all laid out on paper, and of course I can't find the paper. I went to go look for it, and it's not in my truck, so that's typical.
Well, I don't remember planting this many peonies in that garden by the gravel
Oh
pit.
no, I ordered a bunch new ones.
You did?
Yep,
When?
February. But I didn't even have a place to put them. I don't know. I don't know what was going on.
Where have these peonies been?
They just shipped them. I ordered them in February to reserve them, but they just shipped them now. It's time for planting.
So they grew somewhere else last year.
Yes.
Now are peonies as expensive as daylilies?
They're perennial, like daylilies. Oh, see, now I did it. I don't know where I stopped. Where did I put the first one? Well, I have it on camera, don't I?
We'll check the tape.
So now this is this. Well, I only have 10 of those. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So from that one, that makes sense. So I have 9 joker roots, and 10. And then I can put a couple at the bottom that I don't even know what they are. I got a couple mislabeled. See, these were ones that I dug up from. Look it, they have some eyes. Look how many eyes that has. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 eyes. That was from one of the ones we put at the house. This one was too, so I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, but they're kind of small. And this one, 4 eyes, 5 eyes, you know. So they're starting to put some girth on now. Are these all magenta? Yes.
I wouldn't call that girth.
Well, you know what I mean. They're getting some substance. So, oh, this is where I have to measure. So this was at 9 feet, so I need 6 feet right here. And then another 3 feet down here.
So worst case scenario, next year.
Oh, I dropped the tag.
It's back here. I saw it back here.
Why didn't you say something?
Right up here.
Really? And you didn't tell me I dropped
Well,
it?
you got tags everywhere.
No, I need to know this. Whoa.
So if you don't like the way it looks after they blossom, you can move them, right?
Yep. Well, you're not supposed to, but yeah, I will. This will be fine. This is enough peonies for me for the next 10 years, I think. Unless something fun comes out.
So nobody's ever going to see them from the parkway? You're always going to cut them?
Hopefully they're going to take them home. Then they'll see them at their house.
Well, I'm just trying to think curb appeal here.
What?
You want color. You want people to see the color as they're driving by, right? Not to confuse you anymore.
I'm not worried about that.
Because you're so colorful, right?
So these I'm going to do corals.
That was a compliment.
Thanks. Etched salmon. I'm going to put the etched salmon in. And then the corals.
You plan on planting all these today?
Well, it looks like we're not going to have enough room.
Well, I did just do another one, but...
Is it possible? Because the thing is, I can harvest from this side and I can harvest from that side. This one, I can harvest from this side, maybe run 3 straight rows, and then I'll be able to walk down the middle. I'll have to do that. I won't be able to stagger them like that one, but that's fine. It'll look a little different. Are these straight? Like where I put them, is it like straight? These look like they need to come over here a little. Yes?
So what's that big space? That's your walkway?
What big space? Yeah.
All right. It looks like our front yard between Zoe and Jack's
With all the bugs.
taking craps.
Alright, this I need to run. I need to run a string. I gotta go get string.
See what Blake's doing. Mower's probably full of grass. Yeah. Who needs a tractor, right, buddy? What's the matter? It got full?
No,
You run over something?
there's a humongous beehive up there.
Did you hit it?
I was going toward it. I don't even know how I didn't see it. I was looking down at, like, driving, and then I looked up and I saw a humongous beehive, and I slammed the brake and then backed up.
So you didn't disturb it?
I'm not even sure if it's active.
It probably isn't. It's awful cold out to be flying around, and there ain't no flowers. So
And plus, I can't go through that way. It's too much.
So what's your game plan?
I got 2 lanes left.
Kind of hard to argue with your mom when you're on the lawnmower, right? Good job. See? Gotta work with these kids. Yes, what am I doing? Digging holes?
No, I need to make things straight. So we're gonna run the string. If you can push that in the ground.
Yes.
This can go in the ground.
Looks like that string is all tangled up. It's a mess. It's in knots.
What?
Looks like that string's in rough shape over there. Might want to cut a new piece. Look at it. Looks like Emma's hair in the morning.
Like I said, it's fine.
Yeah, it looks fine. So what's the purpose of the string? You can't just eye this? Well, you're eyeing it up anyway, aren't you?
I'm just getting the string set up so that I know. Where's the scissors I just had? Where's the red scissors?
I don't know.
Get the pink clippers under the rake.
Stuff everywhere.
Can you lift that? Right here. It's stuck.
Sorry.
Now you're destroying it.
Well, it's tangled. The rope has got a weird thing on it.
Forgot the clippers.
Oh.
I have scissors.
For crying out loud.
I found the scissors.
Don't you know there's a good football game on this afternoon?
I don't watch football.
Plus, it's going to get dark early.
Oh no, it's gonna start being dark at 4:30.
Yes.
Ugh, that's horrible. That's torturous.
So we're pretty much an hour behind today. I'm dragging. I've had enough.
Should have put this one lower.
Don't they have labor laws
Not for you.
against working this many hours on a weekend?
Not for husbands.
Well, there should be. I didn't sign up for this.
You also didn't take the rock out of here.
The rototiller didn't take the rock out of there.
Ugh.
I'm just driving it.
You want to get done faster. Get up there and see if these are straight.
Oh, for crying out loud, when are you going to learn? I wear glasses. I can't see straight. I got guy focals on. Looks straight to me. Perfect. The one to the right went in a little, but I guess you can move it in a little up here if you want to.
Now what?
Just plant them. That's what. Nobody cares. They look close enough.
All right.
When you walk into nature, nature isn't all leveled out and in a line, right? You want it to look natural, organic. No comment?
Okay.
She wants me to shovel.
Make sure these are straight.
So, are every peony going to grow the same?
What do you mean?
Like, aren't some going to be fat, some going to be skinny?
These are all the same variety. They should all look the same in about 3 years.
What if one gets like a cow turd right near its root system? It's possible it could get bigger, right?
All right. This looks low.
What do you mean it looks low?
It looks low, like there's a hole there.
That's where I kind of did a donut with the rototiller when I was turning the corner. Wow, it's quiet.
You want to go get the sledgehammer? I'm going to pound these in because I kind of want to remember where they're supposed to come up. All right, I'm going to place the rest of these.
All right, honey.
Hurry up. Hold that to the middle of the post.
He's got his hands in his pockets. He knows how to impress.
Get up. Put it to the middle of the fence. That looks crooked.
It looks crooked now or before?
No, it looked fine before, but it's if you measure from that post to that post, and the same here, it's saying it's crooked.
Maybe the person measuring it is crooked.
This is probably crooked, so the whole farm's gonna go crooked.
I thought you didn't want to plant things in a straight line anyway. Just zigzag it and tell them it was on purpose. What's up?
I didn't say hold it. I said just put it on the ground.
Fine, it's on the ground.
We're gonna do just three straight rows, right? Good talking to you.
How do you like it? That was you earlier. You know, it's good to see you finally planting these. I was getting tired of hearing about it.
Oh,
I gotta get those peonies in.
they really are not in great shape.
Yeah, but if you're only burying them like 2 feet, how is the frost and cold not going to damage them?
Well, because they are supposed to be putting out roots right now. I think in the ground is different. It's not as cold as being exposed in the broad daylight. 15. Like this, I don't know. Looks a little iffy. We might have some gaping holes in here next spring.
So it's kind of like when it's cold outside, but you jump into a pond and it's actually warmer in the pond.
Yeah. No rototilling here. Oh,
Excuse me,
shoddy work.
I had a lot
All right.
of lanes to do today.
Okay, good. Is that straight?
Yep.
I can tell by the way you said that. What is it? It's gotta go in, right? At the bottom?
It looks straight to me.
Huh? Like, do these have to go in? These are far away.
So is somebody going to come and measure these, or
No,
is this just you?
It'll buzz. And you know what? They'll probably send up the stalks all over the place, so it won't matter.
Exactly. Just wing it.
All right, coral charm.
If you don't like one, move it later.
How many was that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. You ready? We're gonna do the same thing here. We're gonna move these over.
Move what over?
We gotta move the stake over. You got a measuring tape. Take the measuring tape, move it over. Because these are already measured. So here.
It's kind of hard to document you doing this and actually having to help you do
Well,
it.
you want to go home today or?
Well,
Here, measure 3 feet. And then move that post 3 feet.
all right. That is straight as an arrow. After it ricochets off a tree. It looks fine. This is actually the hard part.
Yeah.
So you're measuring by eye.
No, I'm measuring by the other ones we measured.
Well, hopefully we didn't get that one wrong, because it still looks crooked, but I am looking at it from the side, so I feel like I'm a cameraman on the golf course. And Shelly's about to plant.
I don't care what you're saying.
She's checking it all out, making sure everything lines up.
So I need 1, 2 more.
Don't start throwing things. That's a rock. She thinks it's funny to throw things at me. It's not. It's like laughing when someone falls down. It's not really funny. Unless it's somebody else. What are you thinking about?
How hot it is.
All right, here we go, folks.
You gotta move it 3 feet.
Again? You didn't stick enough down here. Right here. You stopped.
How many?
I thought you said you needed 2 more. It's a good thing I'm here. And it's a good thing I took basic math, or we'd be in trouble right now.
Yeah.
She wanted to measure 3 foot, and I'm like, it's 3 feet. Beautiful.
Oh boy, this one. Actually, we got room over here though.
I was gonna say, there's an empty spot right there.
That one's gonna be all out of whack from these, color-wise, but I gotta get them in.
Yes, let's just do this. Trial and error. It's not like you don't own the farm.
All right, you ready?
There you go. It's in. How's that look?
Good. Looks like it needs to go to the right.
It always needs to go to the right. You said it was crooked.
No, last time you went in, I made you go left, but I think it actually was right.
I think it was wrong, but I'll go right.
I think we do need to move that over.
Which way?
You go a tad to your left.
She's testing my basic math skills today.
Too far. Too far.
All right.
Back. Yes.
All right, I'm going to subtract a half. And there, it should be good right there. Yeah, looks perfect.
Okay, now click.
See? I was right. If you do it every 3 feet at a 90-degree angle, it's going to look straight. So what's the color scheme? What do you have going on here?
It's a coral.
And that is what color?
Coral.
All right.
That is the color.
What is coral? Like what color?
Coral.
What color is coral though?
Like in between a pinky salmon color.
Oh, I should have known. It's not like I fish.
Never heard of salmon?
Well, I have heard of salmon, but I'm not really like, they're not really pink unless you kill them.
Yeah, some of these buds got zapped.
So yeah, I'm not a fisherman.
Boy, those look awful off. That's got to slide down.
Well, you can slide it, but right when you're digging the hole, you can figure it out. You're almost going to go off the first one anyway, right?
No, I'm placing them where they're going, so I have 2 left. What should I do with them?
You really want to know?
2 left.
There's a space right down on the end there a little bit. You were saying I didn't do a thorough job.
Yeah, but you know what? Do I want to mix this? Okay.
She's always turning her back on me.
Good. Now what? Jesus, this whole thing's gonna be peonies.
Well, that was kind of the plan, wasn't it? When you were ordering them, you didn't seem to think about that. Let this be a lesson. Next time you're on the internet, know that you have a place to plant the plant before you purchase it.
I might have to double up for now. Oh, does it matter? I'm just gonna put them in.
That's what I like.
The problem is this is all salmon color, so I feel like I should move the salmon ones over and just do a row of pink.
Maybe you should put the salmon ones closer to the pond. Or where you have wetter soil. No comment, no giggle, no nothing. I'm gonna get her to laugh one day.
These came from this row, right? We gotta consolidate.
Gonna move them a little closer. Why not 2.5 feet apart?
Good. So that way all the salmon will be up here and then the bottom half will be a different color.
Yeah, but shouldn't you put them at the bottom? Because don't salmon like to swim uphill?
You're gonna be swimming uphill.
Just a suggestion.
Now it's all screwed up.
That's all right. We can always rewind it. Oh, clouds.
No, it's nice. So that's that. Now I have room to do the second half a different color. So that's what I will do. This will just be one edge salmon row. And then those I have what? You know what the problem is? That now I need the spacing back. The space section back.
Huh?
The measuring tape has to go back.
I don't know. I usually like cottage cheese. So white? She's tired of the salmon jokes. And I'm sure you are too.
Kansas.
Are there salmon in Kansas?
No, Kansas. But see, now I need the rows because I can't quite figure it out. You're supposed to put the measuring tape up.
Where is it going?
The measuring tape, so I can measure.
Oh, all right. I got it. You need a little hand shovel. Where?
Right there.
Aren't peonies pretty hardy though? Don't they grow in basically anything? So what are you putting in there before you plant them?
You didn't hear me?
No.
Plant food.
I didn't hear you. I don't think anybody heard you. Awful grouchy today. Good job, Blake, taking my advice.
Yeah.
He finally figured out the easiest way to work with his mom is to wear her earmuffs. What are you listening to?
Nothing. My computer shut off for some reason.
So you're just hearing complete silence.
Yeah, exactly.
All right, well, you better keep shoveling, buddy. I need a break. I can't do everything today. Nice job. I like the headphone idea. I'm gonna have to try that. Maybe throw on some heavy metal music so I can get some peace and quiet and don't have to listen to your mother barking me orders all day. Well, it's looking good.
Oh,
Almost done.
I feel good.
Really, you can't complain. For a Sunday, you were able to get your husband down here for a whole entire day?
Well, all week we kind of knew this was coming, didn't we?
Well, yes, I did brace for it. I did have many sleepless nights in between last weekend and this weekend.
Oh.
I was kind of hoping it didn't rain so much last weekend.
Honestly, we're getting lucky because the weather is so nice. Like, we could be doing this in the freezing cold and misery. Ugh. It could be pouring rain, making these fields even worse. So we're lucking out a little.
I'd say you're lucking out a little because I wouldn't be here working if that was the case.
Yeah, I know.
So,
I
yeah.
know. Oh, God. I'm sure I owe you a massage later, but I could use one too.
Well, works both ways, honey.
Oh my God.
You know?
I'd have to go second because once I get a massage, I'm out.
Well, just between you and me and these peonies, there's plenty of things we can do this evening.
Oh yeah, sure.
What?
Yeah. Oh
After
my
a
God.
long day?
We got 3 rows left.
Yes, you do.
What happened to this guy?
He's too small. He didn't make the cut.
No, there was one here.
I don't know. Maybe he disappeared when nobody was looking. Or Blake may have actually just planted him. He did have his earmuffs on, or headphones. I think he was using the headphones as earmuffs.
Oh. This looks like a 1.5.
It's windy down here. What? You got it. You're almost there.
There's like 36 more.
What do you mean?
There's 3 rows.
Just cover them up, kid. You're almost there. You can do it. You want me to play some motivational music?
Are you going to get on your hands and knees and help if you do?
I don't know.
Oh.
I'm kind of done with that today.
You. Can I just leave them like this?
No. It's not going to take you more than a couple minutes.
It's not going to frost. Oh.
Just think of how good you're going to feel when you get home today and you realize, wow, all the stuff I was able to accomplish this weekend.
No. The tulips are going to be easy.
Yeah.
Those you just dig a trench and like 5,000 go in one row. So,
Like, what do you have left now this week?
garlic, and tulips.
So you're pretty
And
much
daffodils, but I don't have a lot. I have 100 daffodils, so I don't have a lot of those.
you're pretty much right on course then, because you know, if you need one day, me and Cody will come down here and help you. So,
I just need the trench. If you dig the trench, then we can do the.
well, you'll have to show me exactly what you want.
We can do the easy part if you do the hard part.
Yes, that's normally how it works. Don't worry, I got
Yeah,
it.
but, I mean, it's not like I can do a lot when I'm, you know.
Well, maybe you shouldn't set your goals so high.
Well, that will never stop.
I'm getting tired of achieving your goals.
Yes, you won't be. It's gonna hopefully pay off a little bit.
Is it?
Yeah.
When's that gonna
Just
happen?
think of how many flowers we can have on the kitchen table. All the smiles they'll bring.
Yeah.
We can reminisce about nights at the farm. It's a lot less pretty here without the flowers.
Yeah, but it's also a lot less hectic.
Oh,
This is pretty much it. It's the final countdown. Maybe one more weekend of this and I'm free at last, free at last.
and then we gotta divide dahlia tubers.
Oh. And then we have to go through all this stuff you bought in boxes.
That's going to be fun.
It's like, let's make a deal. What's behind door 3?
I think that's going to be fun, though. 'Cause like when we're bored and we're like, what do you want to do this weekend?
Let's go down and find out what we just bought from this flower farmer.
Yes, what is behind door? Well, she's more of a florist, so I expected more.
You got a lot of vases, I see, and candles.
But you know what? Those are good for workshops and stuff. So, you know, I'm definitely not going to do weddings and stuff like that. At least I think right now. I'm not.
Really? You don't want to renew our vows anytime soon?
No.
We could break this barn in, honey.
Yeah.
Before and after the wedding.
Yeah.
Don't sound so excited. But I thought this was supposed to be a relaxing and rewarding profession.
Yeah, but the thing is, when this stuff comes up in the spring, it's going to be exciting. So it is rewarding.
Until you figure out that it's...
No one would do all this work if it wasn't rewarding.
So,
no one in their right mind would do this kind of work. This is hard work. Especially with the wrong tools or lack thereof.
So what you're saying is I'm not of the right mind to be helping you doing stuff like this. You just admitted that I'm crazy. Crazy for you, baby. That's why I do this.
No, you would rather just shut me up, is why you do this.
Well, isn't that part of it?
You secretly love to garden. Come on, admit it.
I don't.
Admit it.
I like to spend time with my wife. I like to see my wife happy. That is my main goal in life, is to love thy wife.
Happy wife, happy life.
Yes. The foreplay is starting early today.
Yeah.
What do you think? I can't even pick you flowers anymore.
I got news for you. That's not foreplay.
Well, you don't consider working all day and sweating right next to you is foreplay?
Not when it smells like this fertilizer.
Well, that's the thing about flower farming. Everybody thinks, it smells like a bed of roses, but it's more like a mattress of manure.
I have a question.
What?
In the spring, I have like a whole bunch of stuff coming. I'm just wondering, like, after all this gets planted, where's it going?
We're gonna need a bigger farm.
We might have to start rototilling that little paddock over
Might?
there. I think we will. We should just have them dump compost and mulch right now, just over where we had the excavation and the fence taken down, and just prep it now. Then we gotta do it in the spring.
Yeah, but that means we have to do all the work again. And that's twice as much work.
Yeah, we might need to.
This is a part-time occupation for you and I. So,
No, this should be full-time for me. That's why it's exhausting right now. It's not.
well,
At some point it needs to be. Because
maybe if you weren't giving away flowers on the internet every day, we'd be making some money here.
I don't give away flowers.
Oh, please.
I'm giving away seeds. Oh God,
Well,
I did it again.
well, what
Can you
are
get
seeds?
those?
No, I'm tired of it. It's like when I had to share a room with my brother, and he was cleaning his side, throwing it on mine.
Yes. Oh God. I got nowhere to put it except in the aisles now. I hope this planting is all right, because this is gonna be awful crammed. I'm not gonna have a way to harvest when they get all big and fancy.
Yeah, but they're not going to get that big first year, so you can kind of, thin out the herd
Yeah, true. Actually,
later
I don't think-
on.
some of them might not even make it in this muck. Look at this. Terrible. It's like cow pies.
Oh, come on.
You
It's a
feel
good
that?
thing I'm wearing my boots here.
Yep.
The BS and the BS.
Ugh. By the way, feel free to boots for Christmas.
I might give you the boot
Look
for
at
Christmas.
Look at this.
Or before Christmas.
Look at that.
What? Yeah.
And my waterproof boots, they don't even zip up anymore. I have to tie them close. they're not farm worthy at all. Not even a little bit.
Do you even have a pair of jeans that don't have dirt spots all over
No, it's
them?
embarrassing, but I don't go anywhere anyway. I already feel like a farmer. I haven't done my hair. I'm always disgusting. My nails have dirt. Oh my God, my tool fell apart. Oh, it's time to retire.
Yeah, but how many flower farmers are like look all feminine and stuff?
I'd like to.
Well, sometimes you do.
I do. When I'm not like tired and all.
No, most of the times you look like, you know, you had a real rough day.
What do you mean most of the time?
Well, you work hard. Oh, okay! Come on! That hit me where it hurts! In my tuber!
I have a great age that you should know better.
My peony is permanently injured. Come on, you got to stop throwing stuff or I'm going to have to start calling people about this. No, you got anger management issues.
Oh, God. Is that what they call that?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Maybe you should start growing marijuana or something.
I am Italian. Actually, can we do that too?
We're going to have to because I can't handle
Everybody
this
seems
anymore.
to be growing that legally now.
Well, it's legal in New York. I don't think you can just throw a few plants in, but
Oh no, I lost the tag. I don't
maybe
know
possibly.
Guess it doesn't matter.
You probably threw it on the other garden over here. You're almost there.
My back hurts.
You skipped one.
I did?
Yeah,
Where?
right up there.
Oh no, I didn't even do that line yet.
Oh, you got that whole line to do. All right.
Feel free to get in there.
You're getting there. They're really not that deep, so I don't understand how the frost the other night could have hurt them inside the barn.
They weren't in the ground. The frost hit their bare skin. It's just like you. If you go outside with a winter coat on, nothing happens. You go outside with bare skin, you're gonna freeze and get frostbite. Understand that?
Well,
Yeah?
I'm not a polar bear club member, so
Actually,
I
do you
guess
want to
I
do the
don't.
polar plunge this year?
Where?
Lake George.
No.
You don't want to be with all the crazies and go in
No.
the ice cold water?
We actually did that as kids. Our parents brought us to Lake George and did the
We should do that.
plunge. I thought they were just doing it because none of us have bathed in months, but it was a way of getting the kids out and killing two birds with one stone. Plus, my mother could never get the ring around the bathtub.
I know, I'm
so-
burping up Dairy Queen. Sorry, I just realized that I'm on camera and that's probably not very ladylike. But
Yeah,
I don't care.
you're not really ladylike.
I'm not.
I don't know who
I'm not at
would be
all.
confused by that.
No. I think everyone pretty much knows me.
You belch awful loud too for a beautiful woman.
You know what? I grew up with my dad belt. My dad can belch pretty good. It was almost competition.
She'll be at the dinner
you still
table
didn't
and
do
she'll
that.
just
You still
let out a big belch.
Well, in all honesty, it makes my kids laugh. So
Yeah, well, I can handle the belch. It's the backside burps I'm not a big fan of.
come on,
No.
please. Oh, really? You
What?
don't do that?
Well, guys do.
Okay. You will stand in the kitchen and just and then like really all the times you get on me about it and you
Yeah,
just,
but I try to be discreet about it. You're sitting there
No,
lifting a
not-
cheek.
Not sometimes.
Well, it's not really cool. It would be like if a Victoria's Secrets model walked down the runway and then just ripped one.
That would be awesome.
Yeah, it would be her last appearance on the runway. I can tell you that
Oh
much.
yeah, but she'd have 15 minutes of fame before she did.
The
disappear.
angel would lose her wings.
Oh my god.
The halo would be ripped off the head quickly.
Oh my god.
So it's not like romantic.
You know what? We were definitely not raised in one of those families that like you go outside to do that. It was more like you make people laugh by doing it. So it's just the way it is.
Yeah, but when we first dated, you would have never farted in front of me. Like,
I have a story. You want a story?
oh, for crying out loud.
No, I have a story. I have to tell the story. So when we first dated, I was laying in bed with you, and I'm pretty sure you got up to go outside the bedroom to do it, because you did. You had to rip one, and you didn't want to do it in front of me, and I remember.
I believe I got up several times
And
that evening.
then you actually walked outside on the front porch and just let it rip, not realizing that the window was open and the screen was right next to the bed. So you actually got up and walked all the way out thinking you're doing a good thing, and literally did it like 2 feet from my head. So.
Yeah, but the fan was there and it rippled it a couple times. It made it louder.
Oh my God.
And it pulled the smell into the bedroom.
No,
It was,
no excuses.
yes, never fart in front of a fan.
Oh my God.
But you know what? I did get up to leave. It wasn't like...
But that actually stopped you from not farting in front of me, because it was just funny because, you know, you thought you were being all like discreet.
At least I didn't give you a Dutch oven.
No, actually, have you ever?
No, I would
No.
never do that.
I would totally do that to you.
I know you would.
You're no fun.
No. I think...
I gotta be all prim and proper like a Victoria's Secret. Come on, yeah, their life's too short for that. If you're not laughing at people farting, I mean, for the most part, there's some that don't deserve laughs at all.
well, picture this. You come walking into the bedroom. Romantic music is playing. Candles are next to the bed.
Okay, that's never
And then
happened.
you walk in and you just break wind.
Okay, first of all,
The
that's
candles
never
blow
happened.
out.
No, that's never happened. Usually I walk in and the pugs are snorting and the kids are yelling. No, that don't work like that.
Kind of breaks the mood when you're breaking wind
Well,
in bed. Sorry. Ask anyone.
Yeah.
I'm sure, most people aren't turned on by
I
that.
don't just do it. I do it when it's prime opportunity to get you to say, really, right now?
Yeah, she does it when I walk in with my thong, and then she'll rip one, and it just wrecks the mood. So she actually uses it as a self-defense mechanism.
Yes, primarily.
So yeah, her backside burps are a secret weapon.
Backside burps.
Yes.
When do you call them that?
Well, that's what a fart is, really. It's a backside burp.
Yeah, and do you yell at the dogs when they rip them? Because they stink.
Well, they're pugs. I expect that from a pug. I didn't marry a pug.
Oh, I don't know, maybe.
I married a princess.
No, that's where you're wrong.
What do you think the prince would have done in Snow White?
Remember, you married a country girl. But that's what country girls do.
Well, Snow White's supposed to be pure as snowflake. He's going to go down and, kiss her to release her spell, and then he gets a whiff of the smell, and the movie's over. She's going to be marrying a frog.
Then we move on to Shrek.
Well, sometimes I feel like Shrek.
Sometimes you look like Shrek.
Well, you make me a wreck sometimes.
I do not.
And not a wrecked, a wreck.
Fancy.
So yeah, you are my princess regardless.
Oh yeah?
Yes.
Princess Patootie?
Yes, cutie patootie. With a nice little booty. Well, rhymes. All right, is that it? We done for today? Beautiful. Time to kiss the toad and hit the road.